What I'm about to say is going to piss some of you off. It's just the way it is. And that is that I'm getting sick of the Black Ops ports. I'm getting tired of them. I'm not enjoying them as much as I did when they were released. And there's a couple of reasons for that, but I doubt anyone cares. I say that because I have made several videos trying to advocate for the improvement of the ports, how they play and the connections and all that. I've been advocating for better experiences on these games because I want them to succeed. I want them to be fun for a very long time. But if I say literally anything that isn't just the Black Ops ports are perfect as is, change nothing, I get a bunch of idiots in my comments telling me this is how it was back in the day, as if that means that they should be like this now. Like, it's just, goodness gracious, I'm starting to lose my mind. The thing is that the problems that I had with the ports have not changed. It is mostly connections. It is how the games feel. Like, you shoot at somebody and it's always a gamble. It feels wrong. It feels not even old. It doesn't even feel like it did back in the day. It feels aggressively clunky, aggressively random. It's just a slot machine essentially. Every single time you get into a gunfight, you pull the lever, you maybe win, you probably don't. I could be shooting at somebody, directly at somebody. I'm not missing my shots, but half of my magazine just disappears into the void and then I die because frickin' BS connections, because it's just, it is what it is. The net code in these games are 1,000 years old. We are on new technology, significantly better internet, and these games weren't made to run on any of this, and it wasn't made to run on it now. Like, it just, the ports were not made for what we're playing on, and it's ticking me off. I swear that's gotta be the problem. I desperately want Iron Galaxy to iron out the connection issue. I desperately want them to get this to a point where it at least plays mostly consistent. I understand that it's probably never going to be on dedicated servers. I completely understand at this point that it's just not a reality. It's just never gonna happen, but I desperately want them to figure out a way to make it so when I'm shooting at somebody, my shots connect more times than not. I would understand if sometimes you got a host that just kind of sucks and the lobbies feel weird and whatever, but it's just every game. It's every friggin' game. There's always some weird connection issue. It's stuttery, laggy, and again, your shots just don't land sometimes, and it's weird, and I hate it. I don't like playing it. I don't want to continue to play something that is random. Like, I can't get better at a thing if being better at it doesn't matter because it's random. Like, I don't like it. I'm getting annoyed with it. I don't want to play it. And that's a problem because these games are fantastic. Like, on a fundamental level, Black Ops and Black Ops 2 are fantastic Call of Duties. And if I'm sitting here saying I don't want to play it, that's a problem. That's a huge issue, and I know I'm gonna get a comment on this video. Well, then don't play it then. Go back to Black Ops 7. Go back to sliding on your ass everywhere. Go back to leave the ports alone. I get it. I know. I understand. I'm apparently just too young to understand the intricacies of bad internet connections, even though I'm frickin' 30 years old and I've been playing Call of Duty since I was a kid. I understand how these games used to play. I made videos about these games way back in the day. There are videos of mine floating around on community channels. You can find them if you really desperately want to look. Look up The Silent Soldier 87. I'm sure you'll find one of my old videos back when I was like 16 years old. Way back when. They suck. I don't recommend watching them, but they're there. Okay? I've been making videos a long time. This is a relatively new venture here with Phierce FPS. This is me trying to do this right. This is me trying to improve the community, make content people enjoy. That's why I'm redoing all of this. I enjoy making content. I wanted to do it well, but I'm not new at this. I'm not new at Call of Duty. I've been playing it longer than some of you, and I understand how these games used to play. I know how they used to feel. I played them constantly. Every single day I was playing something Call of Duty related, and goodness gracious, these ports don't play like they used to. It's just not consistent. It's not at all consistent, and it pisses me off. And for those of you who leave comments on people's videos and posts who are trying to improve the ports, saying, just don't play the ports, you're an idiot. Truly stupid. Like, I, again, don't believe that you and I share the same oxygen. You have to be a bot. You cannot possibly be human. I refuse to believe that there are people playing the ports who don't want them improved, who don't want them to play better, who don't want them to actually be fun experiences for everyone. I'm not saying change anything about the game. Don't change score streaks, don't change kill streaks, don't change this, don't change that, don't change anything about the game. I just want the game's connections to be consistent, okay? And that's still somehow going to lead to a comment telling me to just don't play the game. So friggin' dumb. And while we're on the subject of things in the ports that are really starting to tick me off, there are people hacking in these ports. On PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, there are people ruining the experience for everyone else. And I'm not talking people trying to get to max prestige using some unlock tool or something like that. I'm not talking about XP glitches. I'm talking about people using aimbot. I'm talking about people having God mode. I'm talking about people being invisible. It's in the game. There are people doing it, and it's just so disappointing that these ports were released not that long ago and they're already hacked to crap. And there's no anti-cheat within these games. It doesn't exist. Say what you want about Ricochet, at least if you report somebody, they get banned eventually. But that's not the reality for the ports. There's just nothing. There's nothing. There are people who are hacking in these games that apparently have been hacking in the original ones on Xbox forever. They've just been there because they don't get banned. There is no anti-cheat in the old Call of Duties. Once they're hacked, they're hacked. And unless frickin' Iron Galaxy is going to do literally anything about it, this is it. It's over. The party's done. Pack it up. We're done. Game's hacked again. You might as well not play it. That ticks me off. These things just came out and it's already a problem. That sucks. And that's why I don't want to play the ports. That's why you're not seeing me stream them all the time. I'm not going to play something that is constantly having connection issues. I'm not going to play something where there are hackers running rampant and there's no recourse for me. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can't report them to anything that's actually going to do anything. I can maybe tweet somebody. I can tweet the community manager. I could tweet Iron Galaxy, but there's no guarantee that the hackers are going to get taken care of. Because they weren't in the originals, so why would they be taken care of now? That's that. That's my problem. And I want those things fixed. Otherwise, it's over. It's done. We had like a week of fun and excitement and lag, but I'm not having fun anymore. And I'm not going to continue to play something that I'm not having fun with. So guys, that's that. That's my rant. Leave your thoughts down below. I'll read the comments. I'll reply to those of you who aren't complete lunatics. And that's that. I'll see you all later.